What's going on, guys? Aggronix here. Welcome to the Elysian Battle League Season 4, Week 1. Today we jump into our battle against Hitmontop and Team Skull. I'm gonna say Skull. I believe it's Skull. It is Team Skull. If you do not know what the Elysian Battle League is, I don't believe I ever did a draft, just because I feel like it's not necessary. You guys will learn to know about the team. I'm gonna go over the team right now. Basically, we each drafted. Oh wait, no, I did do a draft analysis. What am I saying? So you guys know, we draft. Also, I'm sick, so if I sniff a lot, sorry. We drafted two teams: Team A, Team B, Team Skull, and Team Flare, and all the other teams did the exact same thing. Today, I'm taking control of Team A and taking on Team A of Team Skull. Team A is hosted by Hitmontop, so we'll see how this goes. Me and Hitmontop have only ever played once before. He won that game, but it was a very, very stally game. I don't really consider it like a huge loss, you know. If you don't know, it was my Florges against his Sylveon. We both went for combines. We were both a +6, and nobody got crits, and eventually I ran out of Moonblast. That's exactly what happened. And from there, he just won, and I wasn't upset about it at all. It was just kind of a nothing battle, really. But since then, Hitmontop has gotten a lot better, and so have I, so I'm really, really looking forward to this game. So his team consists of like some really scary fucking mons. Tapu Bulu, Mega Scizor, Beware, Kingdra, Kyurem Black, Moltres, Claydol, Muk, Dugtrio, and Electabuzz. Obviously, Bulu, Scizor, and Kyurem are the main threats. But you also have Dugtrio, which can be scary. I need to be very, very careful of how I play around that. Beware could do a lot of work, but I have the capable mons to take it on. Kingdra could be scary, but again, it's capable mons. Moltres could be scary, but I've never really seen it do work. If he brings really like a burn up set, that could be scary, but not too worried about it. If he brings a burn up set, actually, I can burn it with Scald, so that's something. I wonder if he gets burned and then swaps out, is he still burned? I feel like he would be. Yeah, and then you have Claydol, Rapid Spinner. Muk can be kind of bulky and scary. Electabuzz, Volt Switcher. Decent team, but obviously Tapu Bulu, Mega Scizor, and Kyurem Black are the main threats. So, we are bringing Hydreigon, Chandelure, Conkeldurr, Tentacruel, Togetic, and Miltank. I will go through them one by one, just explaining why I'm bringing each of them. First, we have Hydra, the Hydreigon, Life Orb, Levitate, with Draco, Fire Blast, Dark Pulse, and Roost, running enough speed to outspeed a max speed Kyurem Black. This thing outspeeds his entire team, bar Dugtrio, Electabuzz, and I believe that's it. Yeah, Dugtrio and Electabuzz, both of which can't really do anything to me. So Hydreigon is incredibly threatening to his team. Because of that, I feel like he's definitely going to bring a Choice Scarfer, whether it be the Bulu or the Kyurem or even maybe the Kingdra. I'm not sure. We'll have to find that out. Hydreigon is the key to me winning because it can successfully Draco his entire team. The only fairy on his team is Bulu, and if he wants to swap to a Fire Blast, that's completely his right, you know? We're running Life Orb this week with Roost. I didn't have a last move, and with the Life Orb Roost, you know, we're going to be taking 10% each turn. I want to be able to get my health back if need be. And, you know, maybe if I don't want to predict the Scizor to swap out into Bulu or Kyurem, but I also don't want to go for an attack, I can just Roost, and I'll be fine. So, then we have Grimsy, the Chandelure, Choice Scarf, Flame Body with Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, and Fire Blast. Enough speed to outspeed a max speed Tapu Bulu. Choice Scarf, because of that, we will outspeed Bulu. No matter what, we'll also outspeed the Scizor. A non-Choice Scarf, Kyurem Black. A non-Choice Scarf, Dugtrio. It does get Sucker Punch, and that does a ton, but unless he's Life Orb or Choice Bandit, it can't kill me, so that's fine. The reason we're running Choice Scarf is because I wanted two mons that outspeed Kyurem Black. Because Kyurem Black is a scary bitch. Next we have McGregor, the Conkeldurr, running Assault Vest, Guts with Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Knockoff, and Poison Jab. Max attack, just bulky set, not much to say. Poison Jab one-shots Bulu every single time. Drain Punch does a ton to Kyurem, and it does a decent amount to Scizor, but obviously we're not doing too much Scizor, it's very, very bulky. But Conkeldurr can take on a lot of things on my opponent's team. If he doesn't have Roost on Scizor, actually, I think Conkeldurr will beat Scizor 1v1 because of Drain Punch. Sting, the Tentacruel, is here for a few reasons. We're running Shed Shell, so he cannot get trapped by the Dugtrio, which is very, very nice. We're not bringing Healerlisk. And Chandelure is the other mon that can get trapped and can really suffer from it. I'm not too worried about that. I'm just gonna play well, basically. That's my plan. We're running Scald, Sludge Wave, Rapid Spin, and Haze. Now, Scald and Sludge Wave and Rapid Spin, they're very, very self-explanatory. Just their attacks, and I need them. Haze is for the Mega Scizor, if he wants to set up a Sword Dance. It's for the Kingdra if he wants to set up a Dragon Dance. Kyurem even if he wants to, like, Hone Claws in front of me. If he sub Hone Claws, Tentacruel actually won't be able to break a sub. I think Togetic will, so it's fine. And yeah, Tentacruel is very, very important. It was a lot of things. It was the Moltres, it was the Muck, it was the Bulu to a certain extent. It's very, very good. Tentacruel will also outspeed Bulu and Scizor if it's not max speed, which is nice. We're not running enough speed, I should say. And finally we have Tinkerbell, the Eviolite, Togetic, Ring Race, Flamethrower, Dazzling Gleam, Soft Whale, Thunder Wave, standard physically defensive. We need to take on the Bulu and possibly the Kyurem if we need it. It can live any hit from Kyurem and Thunder Wave it or Dazzling Gleam or whatever. We can just heal off the damage Soft Boil. If we predict the Scizor correctly, we can Flamethrower it and do like 40%, which is really, really nice. Any damage on Scizor is great. And then we have Smoothie, the Miltank Leftover Sap Sipper with Body Slam, Fire Punch, Stealth Rock, and Milk Drink. Very, very similar set as Togetic, but they both have very, very different roles. Miltank is just to set up Stealth Rocks, obviously, but just as a all-around, you know, an all-around setup guy. Like, what I was saying, he's just kind of an all-around wall. Like, he could take on any mon that I needed to. He can take on the Muk if it needs to. He can take on the Moltres if it needs to. I'm not really thick fat, but it can still take on Moltres fine. Miltank's just great. The main job, though, is to get up rocks. That's really, really important. We have Fire Punch there because it hits the Bulu and the Scizor super effectively. And Body Slam is just good for stab. He has no resistance to Body Slam on his team except for the Scizor, which is obviously weak to Fire Punch, so we're good there. And yeah, it's just a good time. So the team is pretty good. I think I'm going to have to play really, really well to do well with it. I think it's more a good team, but I think I need to actually really, really focus. So I'm going to connect with my boy Hitmontop. We're going to get into this. If you guys are excited, make sure to heavy slam the like button down below first and subscribe if you are not already to become a member of the Aggronix. Again, sorry for my blocked nose. You could probably hear it, but you know what? Maybe it sounds better. Anyway, I'm going to stop fucking around. I'm going to connect with Hitmontop, and we will be right back. Okay, so we're going to play Aggron Sucks DX. I see what you did there. I believe that we are going to begin. Blah, 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 blah. I am so worried about this game. Let's get into it. I have the Pokemon calcs over here on the side. Let's get into it. Let's see what he brought. I assume the Bulu, the Kyurem, and the Scizor, obviously. I think the Dugtrio, the Muck. So he's Dugtrio, Electabuzz, and Kingdra. Okay, so cool. Now, Electabuzz is actually kind of threatening, but we do have Assault Vest Conkle there that can kind of swap into it every single time, and then he's in a bit of trouble, because Tapu Bulu, the only fairy moves it gets are Dazzling Gleam and Nature's Madness, and we are Assault Vest, so we should definitely be able to take a Dazzling Gleam, at least one, and then Poison Jam to destroy it. So, leads definitely not Chandelure. I can't lead with Chandelure while the Dugtrio is still alive. I think I'm going to lead with Tentacruel, just because I can, no, I need to lead with Miltank. I need to get rocks up. If he leads with, what's it called? Dugtrio, it's fine. We obviously take that. If it's Kyurem, we can take any one mod. If he's Kyurem, he could Focus Blast and just destroy me. We'll have to hope that he doesn't do that. He does lead with Scizor. Cool. We can definitely take a Mega Scizor superpower. I will calc it just to be sure, but I am reasonably confident. Well, actually, yeah, I'm definitely confident, but it'll do a lot. Bulky Swords Dance. Let's say he's maxed out, baby. He goes for Super. Oh, it actually doesn't do as much as I thought it would, so we're gonna go for Stealth Rock. We do outspeed him, and he goes for U-turn. So, straight off the bat, we get some great intel. Oh, by the way, good luck, have fun. I forgot to say that. Straight off the bat, we have great intel. Miltank does outspeed the Scizor, which is huge to know. So, I think we have a really, really easy switch into either Tentacruel or Togetic. I'm going to go on a Tentacruel because we obviously have the Haze. He goes for Hydro Pump, does very, very little. Cool. I'm going to... I kind of want to predict the Dugtrio. And go... Well, actually, he wouldn't... He's never swapping in, you know, that way. I think he's going to go into Electabuzz. I kind of get a free Scald here. I'm going to Scald just in the off chance he does go into Dugtrio, but he's going to go into Electabuzz. A burn here would just be nice. But we don't get it, it's fine. So, Conkeldurr, we could go into Hydreigon. A lot of different options right here. I think the chances of him going for like Thunderbolt are pretty low. I think he's just gonna go for like Volt Switch, and we can definitely take that. But I don't want to. I'm gonna go to Conk. As he goes for Volt Switch, fine. He gets a crit, which is unfortunate, but it's also kind of good because he doesn't know what set I am. Maybe he won't think of Assault Vest, but well, actually, he got a crit. I mean, I'm sure it's kind of obvious. He goes into Do the Doggy. Trio. Now, if that crit actually put us in range of a choice banded Earthquake, I'm actually gonna be upset because I don't think it did. If he's choice banned, no, not choice scarf, banned. 60 max, okay. Goes for Earthquake, he gets another crit! Stop with the crits. 2 crits in a row, which puts my McGregor very low. We do kill the Dugtrio though, which means that Chandelure is really good right now because it outspeeds his entire team, bar Choice Scarfed Kyurem or Kingdra, which, I mean, it could be a Choice Scarfed Kingdra. Or Electabuzz, obviously. But it definitely outspeeds the Scizor and the Bulu. Guaranteed. Double crit though really fucking sucks though. Not gonna lie. We would be at like 60% right now. If he didn't double crit. I think the Bulu is definitely gonna come in here. Which is fine, honestly. I'm not too worried about Bulu. We have Togetic. He goes on a Kingdra though. So this is where it comes in, right? I'm gonna check Tentacruel. And this is why. I want to see how much a Choice Specs Kingdra does to Dugtrio. What's it called? Hydro Pump. That definitely didn't do that much anyway. So, he's... Choice Scarf, maybe? How much does it do? He left, which is... Okay. 16%. 16%. He's not. Oh, he's not modest. He's timid. So he's a timid Choice Scarf. No, he's not. I don't know what the hell he is. Hitmontop guy joined. What is happening? I don't think he can kill me. If I'm being perfectly honest, I don't think he can kill me, and we're not that set. Hydro Pump is definitely a roll in my favor. He could always miss, but he could always go for Draco. I'm gonna go into Tentacruel. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna pause it right here, I think, and we'll come back when everything is sorted. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So BRB, guys. Okay, so I think it worked. I think we're back. I don't know what Hitmontop was doing. You kept joining back as Hitmontop guy, even though he was under this name. So I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what... I kind of lost my focus. We do go into Tentacruel though. He goes for Hydro Pump again. Gets another crit. Stop! I fucking swear to God, dude. This is really, really aggravating. that is the third crit in how many turns? Wow, like third crit in 3 turns. Ridiculous. So Electabuzz is coming in, right? And I guess I go on a conk because Electabuzz PU Eviolite. Volt Switch did 30, about that, so he can't kill Conk apparently, and he won't stay in. I'm gonna go to Conk. Shit, did he stay in? Goes for Draco and he kills Conk. Alright, good plays. Good plays by him. I really didn't think that he would do that. So he's not Choice Scarf. He's not Choice Scarf. We know this. He's not Choice Scarf. So Hydreigon does outspeed. So right here, Bulu or Scizor is kind of his play. I really want to predict Bulu and go for Fire Blast, but I think that would be a little bit too premature. If I lose Hydreigon, I lose the game. Let me think about this now. So, I mean, Tinkerbell always outspeed, walls this thing. And actually has recovery, unlike Tentacruel. So got kept getting credit. Goes in a Buzzkill, the Electabuzz. That thing takes it very, very well. My god, that does very little. See, now that Conk is dead, we have no switch into this guy, which is pretty scary. And he can go for a Cross Chop or something. He's gonna go for Hidden Power Ice or Cross Chop, I think, or Volt Switch even. So I think I'm gonna go into Chandelure. Goes for Volt Switch, does a ton, and if he goes into Kingdra, a Shadow Ball might be able to kill. Kingdra comes in. We're not modest. Shadow Ball does. Oh, that's that's Electabuzz. I don't even know what set he is, but he's definitely like this. 60 to 50. Yeah, he's just out of range. He's just out of range. I'm gonna go to Togetic, predicting the Draco, because he goes for Hydro Pump and does miss. That's cool. I kind of want to go for Flamethrower, predicting the Scizor. But I shouldn't. Probably shouldn't. I also could. Why didn't you just kill Buzz? I was predicting the Buna. Oh no. Well. Yeah, he might be right. Maybe I just. Doesn't matter. He knows he can't touch me, and even if he stays in, what the fuck ever. Goes for Hydro Pump. There's very, very little. We get a little bit of, oh, we get the burn! Now that is huge. Because goes into Electabuzz. I wish I clicked Flamethrower again, but I didn't. How much? How much? I gotta stay in. I gotta take the damage. He does a lot. We go for Dazzling Gleam. If he goes into Scizor, he goes into Kyurem Black, the monster. That is a nice bit of damage. We see the leftovers. Now that kind of makes me think that he's a subset. So I think I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam again. Goes for Roost. Okay, so I think I'm gonna T-Wave right here. I really didn't think that he would sub there. I thought he'd Roost again, but because for Ice Beam we do live that, I think we do not. So we can do a few things right here, right? I'm gonna turn off Hitmontop. He's fucking annoying me. Now, here black. I should have kept attacking. It was my fault. Chandelure. So I Shadow Ball. I come in, I Shadow Ball. Yeah, I have to go into Chandelure. And I have to hope that Hydreigon can kill the other things. But this thing doesn't outspeed Hydreigon. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball. Now the reason for this is because he has no switch-ins to Shadow Ball on the off chance that Chandelure lives. Something. Now, okay, I won't be like able to beat this thing if he roosts, but I will be able to stop him from subbing. And then I can go into Hydreigon and then just drop a Draco. If he wants to go into Bulu, that's fine. Well, Bulu might still be Choice Scarf, which is what's scaring me. Which is what really scares me. Because if Bulu is Choice Scarf, he disconnects. We'll be back in just a second, guys. Okay, so I think we're back. Like I said, I'm gonna go for Shadow Ball. I'm gonna break the sub. He swaps out. He swaps out. Can he not touch my guy? In comes Kingdra. I think Kingdra's in range of a Shadow Ball now. Actually, I am almost 100% certain. And if he... I think this kills. I am pretty darn sure this kills. There we go. Kingdra goes down. So, I don't know why he swapped out. I don't know why he swapped out. In comes Mega Scizor. I'm gonna go on a Tentacruel. Kind of let that thing die. Because... See, okay, see if he U-turns, right? If he U-turns and he goes in a Kyurem on my Tentacruel, I can't break the sub. So I think I have to Shadow Ball. Using that logic. Because I think he's like, oh, like, I'm going to swap out. Because, I could also go to Smoothie. Because I think Smoothie will be... I can predict the knockoff and go for Hydreigon, but if he goes... I think Hydreigon is just how I win this game, to be fair. I'm going to go for Shadow Ball, it does a ton, and he goes for Swords Dance. Oh god. If we get a special defense drop, we also have Flame Body. Special defense drop. We need a special defense drop. We get a special defense drop, which is nice. But we have Flame Body. So he goes for Bullet Punch. He gets a crit. He gets a crit. Stop with the crits. Bullet Punch can't kill me. I'm going for Haze. And Smoothie outspeeds this thing, which means that this thing outspeeds this thing. Yeah, Yoda, Wrongmon gets the crit. Wrongmon gets the crit. This battle, just no luck's going my way. So we go for Haze, and I'm going to click Haze over and over again. I'm clicking Haze over and over again. Cool, he goes for Bullet Punch, it kills me. Alright, we're going to go into Hydreigon, and we're going to click Fire Blast. If he goes for Bullet Punch, you know. If we miss, I'm going to scream, because this match has just not gone my way. We do kill the Scizor. Now, please, if he's Choice Scarf, Tapu Bulu, he wins. He absolutely wins. If he's Choice Scarf, Tapu Bulu. Now, do I predict that? That's the question. Do I predict him and go in a Miltank? I think I have to. I think I have to. Gets a crit. Fuck off with the crits. I kind of want a milk drink. Goes for Woodhammer. He's not Choice Scarf. He's not Choice Scarf. And we outspeed this thing. And he just gave me an attack boost. He goes into Kyurem. Does he die? Does he die? No. Not even close. But we do have Body Slam. And Body Slam will break the sub. And can possibly paralyze him. I kind of want to go into Hydreigon now, predicting the Roost, but like I don't want to waste the buff. Goes for sub, and we break it. Goes for sub again, please. Okay, we break it again. See, I don't know what the roll is. So, I could predict him right here to go for a Roost and go on a Hydreigon, but I can't. Finally, we get the Para, so we might get some things in our favor in terms of full Paras. We get 25%. I think the roll is actually 25%. So, that's cool. That's cool. We get a full Para? No, he goes for Roost. We have 18 Body Slams, so can we get full Paras? We need some full Paras. That's one. We get one more, and this game is ours. One more, and this game is ours. If he goes on Tapu Bulu, that's fine. He stays in, and okay. It's a roll. It's a bad roll. Please. Please kill the Kyurem Black. Yes! Miltank! You absolute fucking legend! Now, do I go for Body Slam or Fire Punch? Fire Punch does more. And we already outspeed him with both Mons, so there's no point in Body Slamming him for a Para. I'm going to go for Fire Punch. Dazzling Gleam does not do much. And we're getting Leftovers plus Grassy Terrain back. And I never saw how much Fire Punch does to this thing. We'll see. I don't think it does too much, but he has no recovery besides Grassy Terrain, which will eventually wear out. We obviously outspeed this thing, so we can Milk Drink all we want. He goes for Stone Edge. That does nothing. And he gets Grassy Terrain. So, 2 more Fire Punches should be the job right here. And we get a crit! Yes! Yes! That is a poetic way to end this battle. Holy shit. I'm not happy about that win. That was a really crappy, hacksy, disgusting game. But I'm glad that we won. Not for me, but for my team. I couldn't give a shit about that game. If I wasn't on a team, I would have forfeited halfway through that game, because that was just not fun. My god. He's saying stuff. We're gonna save the replay. Oh! That was not a fun game. It wasn't. Wasn't at all. Crit after crit after crit. I got a few plays wrong, granted. I went into Conkle there predicting him to swap out into predicting him to swap into something. I can't remember exactly what it was. And I went into what's it called? I went for Thunder Wave on his sub. I thought he'd boost again. You know, these are mistakes that were caused from him getting crits that I was upset about, from him disconnecting over and over again and having to stop and wait and kind of take yourself out of the battle. We do win 2-0, and I will spoil the result of the other game in our group, because I actually don't think I've told you yet. Team B, Hunter played Munchgod J, and Hunter also won 2-0. So, yeah, we're 2-0 with a positive 4 differential, I guess. I don't really know how we're gonna work like that, but basically, we're doing great. We're top of one of the top teams right now. We are lossless, and that game was complete shit. I think I didn't play well, obviously, but the crits and the stuff like that really fuck with me. I'm just glad it's over. I'm just glad that we can say, you know what, we took the win, and we'll move on to bigger and better things. Hopefully, because that game was not very fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me rage. If you guys have enjoyed this, make sure to heavy slam the like button down below first, and subscribe if you are not already to become a member of the Aggronix. With that being said, have yourselves a wonderful day, and bye bye.